Hi, my name's Todd Kaufman. I'm a counselor, life coach, and psychotherapist, and the founder of Genesis Squared. And I wanted to share with you today some information on a new science that has profoundly impacted our ability to make change and make lives better through clinical therapy. This new science is called neuroplasticity. And in the last 10, 15 years, we've learned something incredibly profound. Now, perhaps if you were like me, when I went to school, they taught us in psychology class that the brain was pretty much permanently formed and didn't change much past your early to mid 20s. This new science of neuroplasticity has indeed found out that the brain is very much like plastic, it's malleable. And what makes this such a profound, impactful piece of information is that now that we understand the brain can actually be physically changed, we are now learning tools to precipitate that change so that therapy and counseling can actually provide you with the change in your life that can bring you out of depression, end your anxiety and panic attacks, make you feel better on a day-to-day basis, improve your relationships. And all of this is available to us because of what we are learning from neuroplasticity. Perhaps the easiest way to describe this is consider yourself a farmer. You lived in a farm all your life, and every morning you get up. And it is your tradition to take your coffee and walk through that field of wheat that's 10 feet high, an acre and a half or so to your buddy's place, share your coffee, and get your day started right with a friend. And one day on that trek through that beaten wheat path, your good old dog Rover takes off in a different direction. So you follow Rover and you beat down through the wheat behind Rover, and you eventually do find yourself back to your friend's place. And the following day, Rover decides to take you on that same new path. And day after day, you take the new path. In the meantime, the wheat in the old path grows up so that it would be difficult to find the original path. And in time, the new path the wheat would have laid down so that you could naturally, without thinking or worrying about where you go, walk that path. So too, neuroplasticity tells us the connections in our brain are like this. Now, I'm going to give you another metaphor that I think can be quite helpful. Our brain is nothing more than an organ, and like all organs, it has a job to do. Our heart beats blood, our lungs bring oxygen into our body, our kidney filters our urine. Each organ has a job, and the brain's job as an organ is to create thoughts that protect you. And it does it based on some really old programming. And that's a problem. Can you imagine trying to run a spreadsheet on a Commodore 64? And for many of us, that's exactly how we run our lives. The programming or the neuropathic pathways that have been set down are based on things that we have learned since birth. And they have become so ingrained that we don't even think twice about the fact that there may be a better way of doing it. The exciting part is that working with a counselor who understands neuroplasticity, who has the tools to help you reshape your brain, can actually allow you to change how you think and feel about things. Those things which used to trigger you, you will be able to create a new pathway and no longer allow them to trigger. Some of the tools that we use in neuroplasticity training are meditation, mindfulness awareness, and the object of these tools is allow us to observe our thoughts, and in the process of observation, make different choices as to how we want to respond to them. It's a fascinating science. It is a science that has profoundly changed the way we work, and a science that will allow you to learn new tools in your life that will actually change the way you think. So go on, change your mind. You know now you can actually do it. If you would like to learn more about this science, and if you would like to learn more about the tools that can change your life to move you out of depression, to remove anxiety, to lessen the stress, to improve your relationships, give me a call. I'd love to talk with you. We could set up an appointment either on the web via Skype or meet in my office. You have a wonderful day. Thank you.